G'day guys, Disney Dave coming at you once again from Down Under. How you doing? I'm doing pretty well. Thank you very much for asking. Don't know if you asked, but if you did, I'm doing well. Thank you very much. I've been on the hype train for the last 2 weeks. What hype train, you ask? Oh my lord. This movie, you've probably seen I've absolutely spammed your YouTube account with videos about Beauty and the Beast over the last week or two. I absolutely adored the movie, as you probably know by now, and I just can't stop thinking about it. Honestly, it is one of the greatest things I've ever seen. The more I think about it, the more and more and more I just love this movie. I just cannot wait to see it again. And the most annoying thing is I can't see it for another 2 weeks. All you lucky guys out there in the US and the UK get to see it on the 17th. But yeah, I picked up these two guys, the pop vinyls, just adding to my ever-growing collection of Bell pop vinyls. I got 1 bell, 2 bells, 3 bells, pretty much the same as this one, but I'm a sucker for stuff. And 4 bell, and oh well, of course now 5 bell. The most annoying thing is on the back. Oh no, look at all the different bells. Oh, I have to get them all. Yeah, actually, maybe not this one, because it's the same as this one, but she's holding a candle instead of the rose, so maybe I'll have to get that one too. Fix that. Yeah, I do have them. I'm going to take them out of the box eventually, but they've just sort of been sitting there. I like just looking at them. Anyway, this video is not about pop vinyls. I don't know why I'm banging on about these pop vinyls. Let's fix that. It's just going all over the place. There we go, that looks better. Alright, so we're doing a book review today, as you can tell, because I'm in front of my library. I don't do this that often. This is the first book review I have done in ages, it feels like. There hasn't been too many Disney books released of late that I've either really wanted to pick up or just there's really been nothing special. But I did happen to pick up something really special this week, because this is something I have been wanting to get my hands on for years. One of my absolute favourite series of Disney books are those written by author Charles Solomon. I have 2 of them right here, and he published these 2 books. This one was to coincide with the release of Maleficent, and this one was to coincide with the release of Cinderella. And this one was called Once Upon a Dream, from Perrault's Sleeping Beauty to Disney's Maleficent. And this one is called I Wish Your Heart Makes, from the Grimm brothers Ashton Puttel, from the Grimm brothers Ashton Puttel to Disney's Cinderella. If you're German and you're watching me, I apologize for that. Basically, these books are absolutely wonderful. Basically, the idea behind these books is to give you a complete history of the story. You get a history of the origins of the story, and then you get a ton of pages on the making of the animated film, and then about 20 or so pages at the back end of the book which tell you a little bit about the live action remake. So these are usually released just in the lead up to the movie, and it's just enough to give you a little bit of a sneaky peek at the release of the new film. It's not like a comprehensive making of the live action, but there's just enough in there to tie you over and to make it just this really cool comprehensive series. Now, the very first one that Charles Solomon published was one called Tale as Old as Time, about Beauty and the Beast. It didn't have anything about the live action movie in it, obviously, but it was this comprehensive making of, behind the scenes art book of the Beauty and the Beast animation. He released it, I think, in about 2010. It's long out of print, and I wanted to get my hands on it, but it's been just crazy eBay prices, and I've just not picked it up. When I first heard they were doing Beauty and the Beast live action, I thought to myself, oh man, does that mean they're going to republish the Charles Solomon book? Does it mean? And then I jumped on Book Depository one day, my favourite place to buy books, and yes, they republished the book. I'm so excited to get it. It arrived in my hot little lap this week. I've had a very brief look at it, and I'm going to give you guys a very brief look at it as well. Book Depository, I'm going to say off the top, there's their logo right there, Book Depository. Fix that again. This is all I'm doing today, I feel. Book Depository is my absolute favourite place to buy books on the internet. You've probably heard me bang on about them in previous videos. I used to order a lot of books from Amazon, but then I started getting a lot of books damaged from Amazon as well, because for some reason they just were not shipping them properly. Book Depository really ships these things really well. I mean, it doesn't look like it, but everything comes in pristine condition. Amazon also, the prices on books were getting very expensive, especially when they start charging something like $7 or $8 US, which is $13 Australian just for shipping on one book. And that really started to annoy me. Book Depository shipping is free, so get on it. Book Depository right now. You don't buy books in Australia anymore because it's just so expensive to buy books locally in a physical shop. They can't compete with the internet, and for some reason they just do not even try and compete with the internet. For example, this book here was about $90 in the catalogue for one of our local bookstores. I picked it up for $45 on Book Depository. Let's just open this up. They changed the cover art between the two versions, but oh man, look at that. This is Tale as Old as Time. The art and making of Beauty and the Beast. Inside stories from the animated classic to the new live action film. How cool is that? How cool is that? The nice little shine there. And then on the back we got this great little glossy image on the back too. This is absolutely fantastic. I am so in love with this book as I am in love with the movie, and honestly this is even better than I ever thought it would be. Now, as I said, it's a second edition. It's got information on, as the previous books, the history of the story. It's got like a comprehensive art and making of the original animated film, and it's got all this information on the Broadway show as well, but it's got all this new stuff in here about the new movie, which I just absolutely love. Look at Belle. You just love Belle. She's just the best princess out there. Emma Watson just makes her even better, even more charming. I'm in love. You can tell. Look, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just quickly skim through the book. If you've seen my previous book reviews, I don't like to show the entire book. I like leaving a little bit of magic for everybody out there for when you first pick up that book and you get to just devour it and explore it yourself. You need to have that magic. I'm going to give you a very quick look through the book so you get a good idea of what it is if you decide you want to pick this up. So let's quickly do that. All right, here is this absolutely beautiful book. I love it so much. First thing I'm actually going to do is take off this. The sleeve is actually made of this weird, like, I can't even explain what this material is, but it seems to be picking up just about every fingerprint and it's like this weird black, I don't know, but it's not made of a very nice material, and everything that seems to be touching it seems to be leaving a mark. So I'm going to get that out of the way. We're going to open it up here. That's absolutely beautiful print there. Tale as Old as Time. Making of Beauty and the Beast. I love the new logo for this too. So we open it up, and here's your contents here. Introduction, origins of the story, and then you get the making of the original animation, and that goes over to this next page of contents here, right up until about here, which is Beauty and the Beast moves to live action. So this is all the new stuff. Beauty and the Beast at the Walt Disney World Resort, that would be new as well. Beauty and the Beast in IMAX and in 3D could be new to the book. The pages of this are beautiful. It's so thick and just gorgeous paper stock they've used for this. Look, even at the beginning of the book, there's a little bit of stuff on the new film. The director of the new film, Bill Condon, has done an introduction to this book. And then, of course, like a little bit on the traditional fairy tale. And then we get like a history leading up to. Then we get a history leading up to the animated film. And then it's on to the making of. There's a bunch of this gorgeous concept artwork. Like, I'm skipping through this pages at a time. Look, this is just a beautiful art and making of the original animated film. Some of this artwork is absolutely gorgeous. Glenn Keane's work on the Beast is some of my favourite Disney animation of all time. It's my favourite character design ever in any Disney movie. Absolutely adore his work on this film. Absolutely adore everybody's work on this film. And then this is sort of the new stuff here, of course, at the back, stuff on the parks and everything and all that. And then, of course, we get to, oh, this page I was on before. Belle, my favourite. And then all this awesome stuff on the brand new film. Again, I'm not gonna spoil it all, but there's some beautiful artwork, some beautiful photos, and a nice little write-up on the live-action film as well. A little bit about the making of. To the memory of Howard Ashman, who continues to inspire us. He really does, and this new movie has just made me appreciate his music even more. Don't know how that was possible, but really has. And then that's the back of the book as well. That's nice and shiny, just as it is on the protective sleeve. And the front of this is nice and shiny as well too. Absolutely gorgeous book. I'm so happy with this. This is everything that I wanted from this book and more, because it's got all the new stuff in there too. I'm so happy I finally got my hands on this. And look, it's a fantastic book. If you are not too sure whether you're going to buy it, you kind of want to do I pick it up, pick this up. It's absolutely amazing. Alright, so there you go. You've had a look at Tayla's Oldest Time. I'm so happy that they republished this book. So happy. You do not believe this is, like I've said many times, one of my all-time favorite Disney animated films. I just needed to have it represented. It was just so underrepresented in my Disney book collection, which is this chunk here. Actually, no, it goes down. There's another shelf down there as well. So, but it was very underrepresented. I'm so happy that I finally got the comprehensive art and making of. I'm so happy that I held off, didn't pay scalper prices, and managed to get the comprehensive art and making of both the animated film and the live action film. And just in case you're wondering, it is exactly the same size as the other two books. So when they are on the shelf, we get this awesome, just like comprehensive, like beautiful set of books. Actually, you know what? We're gonna put them on the shelf. All right, let's put the first two books. Put the first two books on the shelf. Good, there's just enough room. I'm actually gonna put the new one at the front, only because of that matte cover that I don't want really damaged against the wood there. And there we go. They look fantastic. I'm really happy with how they look on the shelf. Each one of these books by Charles Solomon are readily available to purchase, Book Depository or anywhere you buy your books from. But as I said, I really recommend you go and head to Book Depository because it's just an absolutely fantastic place for books. Here they are. Aren't they just cool? Only one beast. That'll do. Like that. Okay! Okay, well, that brings us to the very end of this book review. I really hope you enjoyed watching this. If you did enjoy this video and you've never been here before and you've somehow stumbled across this strange little Australian guy doing a review on a Disney book and you want to see more, please, after the jump, hit subscribe. To all my regular viewers, thank you for joining me once again, and to absolutely everybody out there, I hope I will see you again in the near future. Until then though, guys, take care, and I hope you have... Oh, that didn't work out too well. I wanted to spin around. I hope you have a magical day.